We're going to do a simple civic action. Our activists will go on buses around Israel, here in Tel Aviv, in Jerusalem, in other places as well, just to check and to be sure that the simple action of going on buses in Israel is allowed to everyone, and everyone is allowed to sit wherever she or he wants to.
Do you think this is a provocation? I mean, they have their religious values. They wish to have some sort of separated life between men and women.
I think it's quite clear that the religious values have nothing to do with what's going on here. It's a situation in which people go and get more and more extreme regarding certain issues. It was not around a few years ago, and it's here now. The reason is we are allowed to do it. And I think that as Israelis, we should go and say something against it.
If no one will tell you to move to different sides of the buses, and you will see that there is separation, is that okay by you?
I don't think this is separation. Separation is someone that actually make you sit separately. If someone goes and sits in the back of the bus or in front of the bus, it's her or his business. But while people are violently attacked because of these reasons, this is something we will never accept.
Why not just let them be, live and let live?
We're not talking about here of a two-state solution within the state of Israel. We have one rule of law, one Supreme Court, and everyone should follow it.
We speak to one of the bus drivers here on one of these buses, the separated buses, and he explains to us a few important things. First of all, that most of these Mehadrin buses, where there is separate seating, most of them, in most of these cases, this is something that happens spontaneously. The people just naturally sit in separate seatings, just like in other events in the religious world. And he also explains that there's no one who's telling people where to sit. Yes, there are some cases where people comment and say you shouldn't sit together. That is maybe a small issue, but in most cases we're talking about a spontaneous separation. And another interesting thing that's going on today is that at 5 o'clock people were told in the Haredi community not to take buses, not to be part of this provocation. And there's also a request that whoever goes by the bus stops collects people for free. So in order not to be part of anything here that will be a desecration of God's name.